Hello, dear children. Today we are going to have a discussion on the story The Necklace, written by Guy de Maupassant, who is a French writer. The Necklace is a story of a woman who was not satisfied with her present living conditions. She always dreamed for a better living. She was not satisfied with her present living condition. Uh, Of course, she was a very pretty woman. So she thought that she would have born in a very rich family, and she was created for enjoying the luxuries of an upper class family. But fate had given her birth in a lower class family or a middle class family. She was born in a family of clerks, and she was married to a clerk in the education department, Mr. Loisel, Monsieur Loisel, that is called in French for Mr. Monsieur Loisel and Madame Matilda Loisel. That was the two people, that was the couple. Madame Matilda Loisel was always unhappy because of her present living condition. While sitting at the dinner table with her husband would enjoy the soup at the dinner table, but she would be dreaming about the rich delicacies the rich people would be enjoying at their dinner table. So always she was not satisfied with her house, with her husband, with her clothes, with her living condition. She was not at all happy. She was sad always. She had a very rich friend, Madame Forestier. And one day, her husband brought an invitation letter. That was an invitation for the party arranged by the minister. And they got the invitation as a family. And not many employees got such an invitation. So, Monsieur Loisel was very happy, and he thought his wife would also be very happy hearing the news. But contrary to his expectation, she became sad. When he asked for the reason, he said she did not have a rich dress to present for a party, for such a party where rich people are gathered. So Mr. Loisel, he was ready to sacrifice his wish. He was hoping to buy a hunting gun, and he had been saving money for buying a hunting gun. But uh, in order to make his wife happy, he was ready to sacrifice that wish. So he offered her to buy, promised her to buy a new dress for the party. And the new dress was uh, ordered, and the day of the party came. The previous day again, Madame Loisel became unhappy. Matilda became unhappy. Then her husband, Mr. Loisel, asked, "What is the reason for now you are being unhappy? What is the reason? Tomorrow is the party." Then she said, "I don't have an ornament. I don't have any ornament to wear for such a luxurious party where sophisticated people are gathering. So I don't have the ornament." So the husband thought for a solution, and at last he found out a solution. He asked his wife to borrow jewelry or ornaments from her friend, her rich friend, Madame Forestier. So the next day, she went to Madame Forestier's house, and she asked for the ornament. Madame Forestier was a very kind and generous lady. She was ready to lend any of her ornaments. She handed over the ornament box itself to Madame Loisel and asked her to choose which one she wanted. At last, after searching for a while, at last Madame Loisel or Matilda uh, um, chose a diamond necklace that suited very much for her. It was a very costly diamond necklace. So she went back home, and the next day, the party. At the party, she came wearing the diamond necklace and the new dress. and she was very happy. She became the center of attraction of the party. Many people or many men were ready to dance with her, and all was happy with her. So she enjoyed till 4 o'clock in the morning. So after the party, uh, she and her husband, both of them, returned home. After reaching home, she was about to see her beauty for the once more for the last time. So she went in front of the mirror to enjoy the beauty, enjoy the dress and the ornament and her look. So, but then only she noticed that the diamond necklace was lost. So she became panic stricken. She asked her husband, and her husband went out to search for the diamond necklace. He searched for it till 7 o'clock in the morning, but he did not get it. So both of them became very confused what to do next. And for 1 week, they said an excuse to Madame Forestier that a slight repair a slight damage had happened to the necklace, and she would repair it and give back it soon. And after 1 week, they had to do something, so they decided to buy a new one. So they searched for a new diamond necklace which looked exactly like the lost one. And at last they got one, and it costed 40,000 francs. 40,000 francs was a very huge amount for them. So anyway, they had to do that. Otherwise, Madame Forestier would think that they were thief. So they decided to buy that. They spent all their savings, what he got from her, what the amount Mr. Loisel got from his father. They borrowed money from moneylenders. They took loans and spent everything, and they bought a new diamond necklace and gave it back to Madame Forestier. And she did not recognize that it was a new one. So she kept it. But for 10 years, they had to suffer for the loss. Madame Loisel or Matilda Loisel and Monsieur Loisel had to suffer for long 10 years. He had to work overnight, had to do overtime duties, and they sent their homemaid away, and she decided to do all the household works by herself, which she was refused to do at the beginning. She was not ready to do any household works earlier, and now she started to do every household works which an ordinary housewife does. She started to go to the market, and she suffered a lot, and her beauty gone, and 10 long years passed. And at last, the debt was covered. That was covered by the 10 long years, and they were living at the normal life of ordinary people, what they were supposed to do at the beginning or earlier. Now Matilda learned to live the life what she intended to do. And there comes the twist in the story. One day, she was walking through the road. She met Madame Forestier again. She had the same beauty. She looked very pretty at that, pretty and young at that time also, after 10 years. And Madame Forestier did not recognize Matilda because she had changed a lot. She looked aged. All her beauty had gone. She could not recognize her. And at last, Matilda approached her, and said she was Matilda. And she said, "You have changed me like this." And Madame Forrester was surprised. How could I? What did I do? Then she said, do you remember the day when I borrowed your necklace? And I lost that necklace that day, and I replaced it with a new one. You did not recognize it. So we had to spend all our savings to replace the diamond necklace. Then she was, Madame Forestier was very much surprised. She stopped. She stopped for a while. She stood for a while without speaking anything. At last, she said, "My dear, you gave me a new diamond necklace. Was it an original one? But mine was a false diamond necklace. It worth only, or it costed only 500 francs. You gave me 40,000 rupees worth a diamond necklace. Mine was a duplicate one. It costed only 500 francs." So that was the twist or climax of the story. So what lesson do we get from the story? The lesson we get from the story is that we should be satisfied with whatever condition we have. We should not be greedy or selfish. We should be satisfied with our condition, and we should be ready to work hard up, and we should be ready to live according to our present condition. That is the lesson we are getting from the story. Read the story well and think how Matilda had changed after 10 years. Okay, thank you.